Ding dong, the witch is dead. Falcon, no! Oh no, my frogs! Wow, you guys are so cool. Personally, I prefer the light! Oh no, if only we didn't have a goddess controlling our power of flight. No, the cardboard wasn't strong enough. You deserve to die. Oh no, not Darknut and Pigma. Why do they show Pigma getting eviscerated like we're gonna care? Why not show someone like, I don't know, what's a Star Fox character that people like? Oh yeah, none of them because they're all annoying. This is the worst thing I've ever done for a video. Hey guys, it's Generic Joe, and today we're going to be starting up a new series on my channel. Smash Bros. Ultimate has been out for not quite a full week at this point, and I've been having quite a bit of fun with the game. I unlocked all the characters already, and you know, all the stages are already unlocked, so I'm pretty much in the process of just like getting the music and various things of that nature, like Mii costumes. But there are still several things that I have not tried out in this game yet. There's quite a few modes and other things that I have not really given a whirl. So, what we're going to do is start up a new series to do just that. Welcome to Smashing Around. This is a weekly series that I'm going to be doing every Friday, starting from the 14th, which is when you should be seeing this, if you're watching this the day it comes out, till whenever I get bored. And the idea here is we're going to be doing something new in this game every single time. And this can range from trying a new mode, like we're going to dedicate an episode to Squad Strike, going to do Attorney, which will probably last multiple episodes, stuff like Custom Smash and Smashdown. We're going to try out things like the Spirit Board and Adventure Mode, try Classic Mode with a few characters, and things of that nature, see what the paths are like, Mod Smash, and just try out a bunch of modes in the game. And also, we're going to kind of have like themed matches as well, so when we go into Smash mode, it's going to be like, we're going to have themed matches, so it's like certain characters, or like certain skins or things like that. You'll see that whenever we get to those videos, but for right now, I wanted to kick off the series with what is supposedly the grand mode of the game, and that is the World of Light Adventure Mode. So, I haven't played this myself. I saw the intro cutscene from the November Direct, and I've been told that it's the same thing in this, so I guess let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna go, we'll just go normal, I guess. That's fine. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. I sped that intro sequence up because you've all seen it. The game's been out for a week. It was in the November Direct, and yeah, there's no real reason to show it at this point. Besides, that's not the point of this. The point of this is for me to experience it, and, okay. So I have limited control on the map, but I do still have the option to move freely. It's not like hit the stick one direction and then it just goes that path. Okay, we got a menu, we got a party. We don't have... What fighters can we pick out? It's just Kirby. There's nothing else. Oh, hey. Good thing I actually went in here, because I got to apply my name. That would have been bad if I didn't do that. I'm surprised it didn't prompt me beforehand. And we don't have any... Actually, I have spirits, but... Yeah, here we go. So we do have spirits. These I got some of these in my own time. Or actually, all of them in my own time. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let's use Revolver Ocelot from MGS3. Manage spirits. Okay, dismiss. All that stuff. Skill tree. So we need, 30 what? Skill spheres. Okay, that's what they're called. They look awfully similar to the orbs in Andrew, please. I'm in the middle of something. So, let's get this started. So we only have one option right now, so it's the Smoky Prog from Pikmin. Spirits are beings whose bodies have been claimed by Galeem, the Lord of Light. Galeem traps the spirits within puppet fighters and forces them to do his bidding. When you defeat a puppet fighter, you'll free the spirit trapped within it. Free as many spirits as you can. Primary spirits can raise your fighter's attack and defense stats. You'll want to first select your primary spirit. Well, I already did that, but... yeah, I think I should be good. See, what I've noticed is that, like, I played a little bit of Spirit Board. Not a whole lot, though, because, you know, I'm not really all that used to it. But it's a rock, paper, scissors system based on the red, blue, and green types of spirits. I'm not sure what the names of them are, but there's 4 types, but only 3 of them are applied to the rock, paper, scissors system. So this one's like the 4th one. This is the gray one. Nothing strong or weak against it. It's just kind of a neutral. So, you know, there's no real advantages you can get from picking a certain type of spirit against this, except for the extra bonuses that you would normally get from just picking a certain spirit that has like fire resistance or fire strengthening powers, and things like that. So yeah, and unlike the spirit board, you just get the spirit when you're done fighting it. And so yeah, each spirit fight does essentially... oh, you get money from these too. Nice. So you defeat a spirit, you get it on your team, and you got support spirits as well. Hal Emmerich, Bronto Burt, E-Honda spirit. Oh my god. So each of the fights are based on the spirit at hand. So each of them try to replicate, you know, what like certain attributes of the spirit they're representing using the characters that they have available in the game. So like this, for example, so we got the Eevee spirit, and it's got 3 Yoshis, and these are supposed to represent the Eeveelutions. So Vaporeon, Flareon, and the... what was the other one called, actually? I don't remember. It's Flareon... wait, Vaporeon? Flareon? I don't remember the other one. Oh, look at this little tail. So, yeah, some of this, again, I did see pre-release footage from, like, certain channels like Nintendo Life and Game Explain that did have the info, as well as, you know, just what they revealed in the Nintendo Direct. So, I do know a decent bit about this, and again, I played Spirits Board, and, you know, like, I've played stuff in the game, so not everything is going to be a new experience. This is, though. I haven't done this before myself. And the thing is, I already mentioned earlier, I unlocked all the characters, so it's not like it's a huge deal. Like, you know, I'm just going to complete this at some point, and I'm going to show you my first experience and first impressions with it here, simply because that's just easier for me. You know, I'm not going to do a full playthrough of this, because, like, part of the reason I wanted to do Smashing Around is because I didn't want to do a Let's Play. I didn't want to do a Let's Play of the game, because I already have Spider-Man going. I wanted to do The World Ends With You, and I wasn't even planning on doing a Let's Play prior to the game's release because like I wasn't sure if they would have an adventure mode. And this thing takes like 30 to 40 hours, and from what I've heard, it's not that great. It's just a bunch of fights over and over again with no real like you get spirits out of it. So if you're a spirit guy, then it's cool, I guess. I don't know, man. But I guess I get to play Kirby for a bit, so that's neat. So I don't know. I guess for the things I'm familiar with, it's gonna be nice to see like what references they have in here to certain characters, like what they're gonna do for all these things, like how fighters are gonna be represented. And it's kind of funny I got that Celeste spirit because I actually already have one. It doesn't say that right there, but I have some Animal Crossing amiibo, and one of them is Celeste. So if you tap certain amiibo that aren't compatible with Smash Brothers, you still get the spirit for that character. So I got like a Toad, Tom Nook, Celeste, and a few other things. So here we go. We have a fight with Mario. The captive fighters are being copied to create puppet fighters. The only way to free them from Galeem's control is to defeat them in battle. Well, why don't we do that then? Let's go ahead and increase our power. Let's, yeah, Mega Man 0. We don't have any other fighters that have swords. Kirby only has one thing you could potentially call a sword, and it's his cutter move. So yeah, I don't really think that counts for increased damage, so we're just going to kind of have to rely solely on the attack power of this one. Because we can't take advantage of its other effects. And that's the thing, like, there are some elements of spirits that I like. You know, like, there are some attributes, like the customization and all that, but it just doesn't feel like it belongs in Smash Brothers. I know that similar things were in, like, the stickers mode in Brawl and things like that, but just, I don't know, just something about it just doesn't seem right to me. Maybe it's just the fact that this is what they're replacing trophies with, and these are more expansive than trophies, but all I want is just some flavor text describing the character, and I didn't even get that, so I'm little upset, just a tiny bit. Not like, oh, I'm having a stroke. Sorry. It's not like I'm overly upset about it. I just, you know, I feel like this wasn't the way to go. Essentially, you know, if these had flavor text, I wouldn't be too like miffed about it. So now we get the option to play as Mario, or even better, we can choose random now. Because in the world of Light, where you have to rely on the characters that you're good with, you want to pick random. That's a great idea, man. So we're gonna switch over to Mario because I'm probably better with Mario than I am Kirby. Those first few matches that we played here were actually the first times I ever played as Kirby, or rather, they are the first time I ever played as Kirby. And I played Mario in a match so far. I don't know if he's any better in this one compared to Smash 4. I would hope so. And, okay, this one I actually like a lot. It's a Rob, and it's supposed to represent the Guardian for Breath of the Wild. And, you know, because this Rob he says he favors lasers, and the Guardians for Breath of the Wild use lasers. And we also have health, and he has slightly more than I do, so, yeah, pretty accurate. I also saw, like, in the Direct, they showed that there was, like, a Shantae spirit. Even though Shantae isn't really in the game. There are also Shovel Knight spirits, even though the Shovel Knight himself is not playable. So I'm kind of wondering if they're going to have other spirits, like, if they're going to have... Like, they got Mega Man 0 here, and Mega Man X stuff isn't in this game. It's regular Mega Man, but not X. So I'm wondering, like, you know, if they're going to have Wonderful 101 spirits, or if they're going to have, like, Okami spirits. Actually, Okami spirits would be pretty cool to have. Fighters wait at the end of each crossroad ahead. Oh, wait, at each end of the crossroad, my bad. Carefully consider which fighter to awaken first. What are my options? Marth, Sheik, Villager. Alright, let's go with Marth. I'm best with him out of all three of these characters. Then again, I haven't really played Sheik and Villager, so that's not really fair to say. Yeah, so this is what I was explaining earlier. So attack is better than grab, grab is better than shield, shield is better than attack, which is kind of how the actual game works. And then there's the fourth one there, which is the neutral, which doesn't have a strength or a weakness. So, yeah, we're going to go with Marth. I actually really like how Marth plays in this one. Never really played him in the previous games, but, like, or at least not extensively. but I do like how he plays in this one. I actually played a decent amount of Lucina towards the end of Smash 4's life cycle, and by towards the end, I mean within the past 2 months. So I was playing a decent amount of Lucina, and I ended up liking her playstyle. So when it came time for Smash Ultimate, I was like, alright, I'm going to play Lucina as soon as I unlock her. And then I got Marth first, because he's before Lucina in the unlock list. Because I'm pretty sure all the characters that are that have echoes, the original versions of the character come before the echoes in the unlock list, like the order in which you unlock the characters. Oh, that was nice! So I got Marth first, and I ended up playing Marth, and then eventually when I got Lucina, I'm like, oh god. Ugh. I do not like how Lucina plays in this one. And someone tried to tell me earlier today that she's top tier, and I don't believe that. I feel like she's a lot worse. I probably need just some more playtime with her, but still, I don't like how she plays in this one. So we got some the stuff in the skill tree. I already looked at that a second ago, so let's see what we can upgrade here. Is it going to boot me to the skill tree? Nope. Oh no, Master Hand. Oh, what? Oh, I can't even go back and get... Oh, I at least wanted more characters. Oh, well, thankfully I picked the one I'm best with. So, neutral attack or tilt attack? Neutral's probably better to get. So let's go ahead and switch over to Marth. Because I think Marth is pretty good in this game. I've kind of noticed throughout my time playing Smash that, like, especially in Smash 4's case, I'm good with I play all the Fire Emblem characters for the most part, except for Robin. It's kind of weird. Charlotte Aline. Yep, from Castlevania. And I'm pretty sure I have a spirit that's better for this. Oh wait, it's X, not... Or it's Y, not X. So you can actually put a suggestion there. I usually just... When I'm playing spirits board, I just kind of go in and it's like, boop. Alright, so just a spirit. Alright, let's go for it.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, so we gotta fight Zelda. I don't know how... Well, we had to fight Zelda. And then she died. Ah. If I'd only been able to wait a second longer, that would have worked. And, of course, she's a Castlevania character. One thing I've noticed... so she has Richter on here. One thing I've noticed is, like, for Castlevania and Xenoblade especially, whenever you have spirits representing, like, in Xenoblade's case, party members, or in Castlevania's case, just extra characters from the games, it tends to be, like, the character that represents them, and then a character the character or characters from the original game. Okay, this is really weird to explain. There was a Xenoblade spirit I fought, which was Melia, and it was, like, I want to say it was Zelda with a different colored skin. And then Shulk was there because Melia's from Xenoblade, you know, that sort of thing. Like how Richter showed up there. Speaking of Xenoblade, I actually fought this one. If you guys saw my, I know I really shouldn't be plugging videos, but if you guys saw my my Smash Ultimate Experience video, part 1, I fought a Rhine Spirit, and I'm pretty sure I got it. So this is really kind of useless, but he does have a different weapon now, so that's neat. I mean, I have to continue along this path anyway. I want to try and get all the characters here, because there's actually an achievement for doing that. That's neat. Also, something you guys got to consider if my challenge board ever comes up, and it's like, oh, you said you haven't played this mode, but you have the challenge thing there. That's because they have hammers in this. If you beat enough challenges, you end up getting some hammers, and you can use them to unlock harder challenges. So I did do that for a few of these cases. So you just have to keep that in mind, that I do have the hammers unlocked, because some hammers rather, and I use them to get some spirits that I thought would be harder to obtain, or not spirits, I mean challenges on the board that would be harder to obtain. Such as fighting 200 battles online. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do 10, because I may or may not get this Switch Online service. I do not own the Switch Online service currently, because I'm not paying for that trash. And I'm not calling it trash because, like, oh, I'm so salty I can't get it. Like, I bought a ton of Amiibo and a GameCube controller and Smash Bros. Ultimate, like, within the span of a month, okay? I have the money to get it. I just refuse to buy it until they improve things. And especially considering I've heard horror stories about the online for this game, so I'm just kind of sitting there thinking, like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I didn't need this anyway. I'm sure I'll end up getting it eventually, but, like, I'll try and avoid getting it as long as I possibly can. Although I do have Splatoon 2 and a few other games on my Switch that are, like, multiplayer-centric, even if it's not, like, a multiplayer-only game. It's just, like, it focuses on multiplayer. So, I want to... Especially in Splatoon's case, like, I paid $60 for that game. I want to get my money's worth out of it. And, yeah, if you noticed I'm not really talking about the game here, it's because there's not a whole lot to talk about. This is kind of the problem I was mentioning earlier. It just kind of boils down to a bunch of fights. It's like, yeah, it's kind of cool to see the references, but for someone like me who hasn't really played a whole lot of Pokemon, or, the hell's this thing from? It's from Yoshi. Like, I've never played a Yoshi game before, so I'm not even going to get that reference. If I get the reference on one of these, I'm going to... Okay, so Pac-Man, there's a treasure chest up there. That's neat. Also, this board is huge, and it just feels long. Okay, that one actually I get. I actually did play Paper Mario. I don't know if I ever beat it, but I did play it. And, so yeah, it's Kammy Koopa, and it's Bayonetta. Because it's, like, magic and glasses and, you know, stuff like that. And the rhyme one earlier was an orange Ryu because it's like a buff dude, and it was taunting a lot because in Xenoblade he has a lot of... If you ever played Xenoblade, you know Ryan has a lot of quotable lines like, "Good thing I'm here? No? Anyone?" And things like that. He talks a lot in that game, so it's nice. Also, while we're on the subject of spirits... Now, since Joker's gonna be in Smash, yes, I am still riding that train. I'm never gonna get over that. So be prepared to hear about it constantly. I'm kind of interested in seeing, like, what Persona spirits we're gonna get in the game. Like, obviously we're gonna get some for, like, certain confidants in Persona 5, but I'm wondering if we're gonna get ones from, or if we're gonna get spirits for characters from, like, Persona 3 and 4. Possibly even 1 and 2. That would be interesting if they're willing to do that. So yeah, this reference is actually pretty obvious. It's the gravity suit. She's wearing the gravity suit skin. And we got high gravity here. And by high gravity, that means... that does not mean I float. That means I fall faster. But Samus is wearing the gravity suit. I mean, it is just a skin, but because of the spirit challenge, she is... Come on, I was trying to... Alright, that works. I was trying to get a critical hit with the spike, and then she hit me with the fire flower. She is unaffected by the gravity because she's in that suit. I'm pretty sure that's how Metroid works, right? I really haven't played a whole lot of... Okay, I've played Metroid Prime, but not like the original games. Maybe I'll give Super Metroid a shot at some point. Okay, Charlie. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. So it's Alf from Pikmin 3 with the green skin. Each of Alf's skins... well, 2 of them at least, outside of his default, represent the characters or the extra captains from Pikmin 3. So Alpha is the default for this alternate costume. So it's just a standard blue because that's Alpha's color, and then you got the green one here, which is supposed to represent Charlie, and there's also a reddish pinkish one that he has. Yeah, like right there. Which is a reference to Brittany, and it's all 3 captains from the game. There's also a red skin for Alf. I don't know if that's a reference to Olimar or like what. I actually got really close to beating Pikmin 3, but I was salty about the final boss and all the crap that was happening there that I just quit. I really need to get back to that game someday. Maybe I'll just start it from the ground up again, because that'll probably just be the easiest thing to do. And we're in the Garden of Hope stage as well, which is from Pikmin 3. And, you know, it's actually one of the few Switch games that... one of the few Wii U games that didn't get a Switch port. At least as of right now, it still doesn't have one. I feel like New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is going to be the last Wii U port over to Switch. Not the last port to the system in general, because I feel like we're going to get more of those still. But, you know, at the very least, it might be the last Wii U port on Switch. So building your spirit team to be stronger against your opponents is wise, but your reward will be greater if you manage to win with a weak team. So, yeah, it's pretty simple stuff. you just pick weaker stuff, and then you get more rewards if you come out triumphant. You know, but at the same time, you're at a lower power level, so you don't really like you're at a disadvantage because of that alone. Blaze the Cat and it's Pink Robin. We can explore the caves. I think we'll take this challenge out first, and then we'll check out the cave area. Let's just we'll just use Midna. That's another thing. I got Wolflink. The Wolflink amiibo unlocked my Midna spirit. So, and it says certain spirits can be. Oh, I love this song. I have my volume on kind of low right now, so I can't really hear the game audio all that well, because I figured I wouldn't really need to hear it. And I'm pretty much right for the most part, but yeah, I love this song so much. Sonic music is usually pretty great. The only real exceptions are Sonic Forces, but even then, I still like the main theme of Forces. It's just the rest of the music isn't all that memorable, so not a huge deal. Yeah, maybe next time. Oh dear! No! We get a rematch. Do we just start the fight over? Or do we... Yeah, it's just start the fight over. Okay. I was hoping it was just that. Because it would be kind of weird if it... In classic mode, when you restart, you just like... Or when you want to go back in there, it's just like, alright, we're dropping you back in. If you get hit as soon as your invincibility frames recover, tough luck. That sort of thing. Here it just restarts the match though, so that's good. And also fire floors. That's another thing that spirits tend to do a lot. It's like the floor is like we got fire, lava. There was electricity at one point when I was fighting a spirit that was represented by cloud. I don't remember what the spirit was, but it had an electric floor. And you know that's always kind of interesting whenever they pick like certain stages, and like the Charlie one, the Charlie spirit that we fought not too long ago, or by not too long ago I mean it was the last match. That was in the Garden of Hope, which was a stage from Pikmin 3, because that was a character from Pikmin 3. This is Blaze the Cat, and they only have this is a Blaze the Cat spirit, represented by Pink Robin, and also on one of the Sonic stages, which was, as you saw there, Green Hill Zone, because there's only 2 choices to go with, in comparison to, like, I think there's, 8 Mario stages or something like that. Although you may want to count the Mario Kart one separate, because in the music tracks, for some reason, the Mario Kart music tracks are separate from the proper ones. And, got Rabbit Kong. That's, it's kind of weird. But, you know what, let's fight it. And, of course, it's represented by Pink Donkey Kong. Be kind of weird if it wasn't represented by Donkey Kong, though, don't you think?
Ready? Go!
The Arcade Bunnies theme. It's a rabbit, but, like, kind of weird. Oh, no. I'm really hoping that they don't have any sort of, like, Mario plus Rabbids characters in this game. Like, that was actually a good game, surprisingly, but I don't think we should get any Rabbids stuff in Smash Brothers, aside from, like, these spirits. These spirits are perfectly fine. They also have Rabbid Peach and things like that, but I don't think we need more, you know? Alright, I think it's time to get another upgrade. Let's use some more, what is it, Skill Spheres? Is that what it's called? Or what they're called? We got Pac-Man. Haven't really played Pac-Man in this one yet. Didn't play him a whole lot in Smash 4 either. Makes stopping easier when walking or running. I can't get that one. Tilt attack. Let's go with that. So we got tilt and neutral power increased. And we only have these other couple characters, so not a whole lot of options there. Let's check the caves out real quick. Boy! Why? I need to turn that off. Next episode, that's getting turned off. Spirits can explore locations to find hidden treasures. You know, so you can assemble the most epic team ever. Akira from Virtua Fighter, the Moblin from Twilight Princess, I don't remember the name of that Pokemon, and Mimikyu, because when you need to find treasure, you want to use Mimikyu. You want to send in Mimikyu to find it. Here for the research mission? Like the team members. Okay, let's go with, let's go Tsubasa. Why not? So we select all 4. Tsubasa, Toad. It's not Captain Toad, but it's just default Toad, but whatever. Pandora, naturally. And Tom Nook wants taxes, which isn't quite the same thing, but we'll just go with him anyway. Okay, Depart. A bunch of losers. Okay, well, Pandora's not a loser, but still. Alright, they went through the cave. 6? That's real time, isn't it? Okay, so they're 6 hours, so that probably is real time. Oh, dear God. Oh, that's painful sounding. Let's see. What's this, Zoda? Yeah. Let's, get the bonus fruit spirit. This isn't even like... That's not even an individual. How is it supposed to possess Pac-Man? It's just, it's fruit. At least these other things are creatures. Wow, that was... Okay, I get that I'm using the stronger spirits, but come on, this is way too easy. So, what's in this chest? 500 spirit points. Oh my god. So, yeah, we got this big map and just a bunch of crap to do. I, honestly, though, I don't think I want to do too much more of this for video. So, let's go over some... Let's go back here and let's get some first impressions out of the way. Okay, well, this is an okay mode. I don't think it should have been hyped up as much as it was in the direct, by having a whole segment dedicated to, like, what's basically an overview trailer of, like, here's the intro cutscene. Alright, so here's some of the gameplay, because it's like, in the end, it's essentially event matches. And it's cool that event matches is being, you know, implemented into the game in a much more meaningful way. But at the same time, you know, it's still event matches. I don't care how cool your event matches are. It doesn't change the fact that they're event matches. So I'll probably play this a decent amount on my own time. I'm not really going to be in any sort of rush to complete it, though. So, yeah, overall, this mode is okay. You know, like, it's certainly an adventure mode. This, I don't know if this is going to curb the... I don't know if this is going to satisfy the Brawl fans that love Subspace Emissary. Probably not, because there's like 2 cutscenes in here. So, I doubt that's going to happen. But, it is still a decent mode, you know? Again, nothing to get super hyped up over, but... Because I don't think this mode is as grand as they make it out to be. So, yeah, that was my first impressions of World of Light. Decent mode. Again, nothing to get too hyped up over, but... I did still enjoy my time in it, even if I didn't talk about the game a whole lot. But, yeah, that's just a sample of what this game has to offer. Again, like I said, we are going to be covering a bunch of modes in this game every Friday, for the most part. We're going to be tackling a new mode or a new function within the game, so be on the lookout for that. And I will see you guys next time for whatever, whenever, here on my channel. Goodbye.